Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Yusir Skaramanda Putri. I'm from Diploma 3 Management. My student ID is 211-229-0002. My lecturer is Mr. Briantoro. Today I want to present about social media, using social media in business, false identities in the social media, and the outcomes of using the semantic web. Let's do the topic. Introduction. Although initially treated as a tool for social communication, social media are increasingly common in other domains of socio-economic life. In the business world, social media sneak and unnoticed, initially enabling companies to set up fan page and post news, photo and videos, mainly for image building purposes. Social media help companies to reach new customers, or especially young ones, more easily, as this communication channel is increasingly popular with the young generation. First, social media. Social media stands for an information stream which takes the shape of multimedia-based multi-channel network communication for specific social or business purposes within various types of sites, each of which builds a user community. Social media differ from traditional news media mostly in that message travel not only from the sender to the recipient, but also vice versa. This offers an opportunity to co-create and share the news and information via publicly accessible channel that enable uploading and downloading information, photos, and videos, including emailing, texting, or multimedia messaging. Anyone can publish any content, and verification is performed directly by recipients without any go-between, such an editor-in-chief, a publisher, or a censor. Well, some view this as a token of genuine freedom. Others talk of inertia. In fact, this kind of communication contains elements of both creativity in establishing new sites and usually inspired by user observation or things that can be offered to attract a large group of users who would be willing to visit the site regularly and recommended it to friends as well as business needs, since companies may consider online communities as interesting target groups for their purposes. Next, second, using social media for business. The most obvious application of social media in business is to use them for various kinds of promotional activities. Further on, marketers began to appreciate other features of social media, the possibility to engage customers in developing or shaping new products. However, those activities should not be viewed as a hobby for a staff member. Many managers perceive social media as a free advertising channel because it uses a publicly accessible medium, the internet. However, social media will not become effective until they are used creatively with systematic day-to-day efforts to build confidence in the brand and a loyal user community. Okay, next, third, false identities in the social media. New Few social media offer an account verification functionality to establish authenticity. A false profile is a powerful tool to harm a company. A false account may only be effectively removed by a web administrator or through protect litigation where litigants need to provide evidence to prove that content of such a false fan page was actually detrimental. For this person, it is highly rational for companies to set up their official profiles in all of social media available. Additionally, by including an icon of the social site and a link to the corporate profile on a corporate website, companies may authenticate their account. Considering the potential perils of false brand identities, it makes more sense to keep even a damn fan page than to have none. Another reason behind social media presence of brands is to boost awareness, yet this task should be viewed in a long-term perspective. Moreover, it is important to remember that a customer who becomes a fan in social media is no longer anonymous. For a social media user, setting up a profile means that they create the web personality authenticated by their friend network. And last, the outcomes of using the semantic web. Users sacrifice their privacy in order to get access to information, their online behaviors, and published content. Shopping preference and even customer likes and dislikes are recorded, extracted, and potentially used afterwards as part of a knowledge database related to specific internet user or groups of user for the purposes is helpful and useful whenever internet user experience an unmet need. Prompts based on the analysis of various search and messages posted online, potentially reflecting individual preference, may prove useful and help to satisfy such a need. I use the Liker application to collect data on things that user mark as like. User would be more effective, but in order for such privacy guards to work well, they will need to exercise a lot of self-control over everything they publish online. Such exclusion may be provoked by semantic analysis, which is too sophisticated and as a result prevents access to many areas to knowledge. Semantic tools designed for the profiling of data streams take account of data in the context of specific utterances and other online activities. Information that lies beyond user main areas of online interest may never reach them. Given the information overload on the internet, it is impossible to have access to everything. While data stream profiling does help users to stay updated on areas of interest, it aggravates the knowledge gap in other areas, in which case we can talk about information exclusion brought about by the semantic web. Okay. In Bahasa, you can read it yourself. Okay, that's all my presentation. I think that is enough from me. Thanks for your attention and thanks for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye. See you.